Hello students, now we are going to discuss from question number 16. In question number 16, a perfect gas at T1 equal to 27 degrees Celsius, 27 degrees Celsius is heated at constant pressure is constant, and till its volume is doubled. Initial volume, let initial volume is V and final volume V2 equal to double of the initial volume. So the final temperature is, what is the final temperature? T2. Here T1 equal to 27 plus 273, that is nothing but 300 Kelvin. So here we know from equation of state TV equal to nRT, and at constant pressure N is constant, R is also constant, we know it, and V is directly proportional to T. That means V1 by V2 is equal to T1 by T2. Here we know V1 value, V2 value, and also T1 value in Kelvin. Solve for T2. What is T2? So here V1 equal to how much? V divided by V2 is nothing but 2V is equal to T1 divided by T2. T1 is how much? We know it is 300 kelvins divided by T2 is unknown. So V and V get cancels. So T2 is equal to 2 into 300. That is nothing but 600 kelvins. T2 equal to 600 kelvins. But our answer is given in degrees Celsius. So again convert 600 kelvins into degrees Celsius. The T2 is equal to 600 minus 273. That is, the final answer is 327 degrees Celsius is the final answer. Okay, so this is the final answer, right? So now question number 17, zeroth law of thermodynamics deals with, so it deals with conservation of mass and energy? No. Deals with reversibility and irreversibility of process? No. States that if two systems are both in equilibrium with a third system, they are in equilibrium with each other. So this is the right answer as per the definition. In an isothermal process, that internal energy of the gas molecules, isothermal process is nothing but temperature constant. For constant temperature, kinetic energy is also constant. That means internal energy is also constant. We know internal energy depends only on temperature, so internal energy is constant as temperature is constant. So answer is remains constant. Next one, the work done. Work done is 0 for the following process. Work done is nothing but, we know work done equal to P delta V, that is P into V2 minus V1. So if V is equal to constant, delta V equal to 0, so work done is equal to 0. So here V is equal to constant. V equal to constant is nothing but volume is constant. In constant volume process, work done equal to 0. We also call constant volume process as isochoric process. Okay. Next, question number 20. The basis for measuring thermodynamic property of temperature is given by temperature is given by zeroth law of thermodynamics. Okay. Isochoric process is one in which free expansion takes place. No, isochoric means volume is constant. Very little mechanical work is done by the system. No, work done equal to 0 in isochoric process. No mechanical work is done by the system. This is correct answer. Okay. Next, energy can neither be created nor destroyed but can be converted from one form to another form is inferred from first law of thermodynamics, because first law of thermodynamics is a consequence of conservation of energy. Conservation of energy. Above statement is nothing but conservation of energy principle. So on the basis of conservation of energy, which one is correct? First law of thermodynamics is correct. In an isothermal process, the internal energy, isothermal process is nothing but temperature is constant. So internal energy depends only on temperature. So internal energy is constant as temperature of the gas is constant. So this is the correct answer. Next, come to question number 24. Change in internal energy in a closed system is equal to the heat transferred if the reversible process takes place at constant volume, because he has given that change in internal energy in a closed system, change in internal energy is a closed system is equal to what? Heat transferred, dq, if only reversible process takes place at a constant dash, is given like this. As per the first law of thermodynamics, dq is equal to du plus dw. In order to make dq is equal to du, dw must be is equal to 0. That means work done is equal to 0 in constant volume process, that is in isochoric process. So this is the correct answer for this question. Next, a mixture of gas expands from 0.03 meter cube to 0.03 meter cube to 0.06 meter cube at constant pressure of 1 millipascals. Here pressure is constant, so we can find out work done is nothing but P into V2 minus V1, that is P is nothing but 10 to the power of 6 pascals into 0.06 minus 0.03 is nothing but 3 into 10 to the power of 4 joules. We will get like this, that is nothing but 30 into 10 to the power of 3 joules, that is 30 kilojoules. Work done equal to 30 kilojoules. And absorbs the amount of heat energy, delta Q is equal to how much? 84 kilojoules. And of heat during the process, the change in internal energy is how much? From first law of thermodynamics, we know delta Q is equal to delta U plus delta W. So delta U is equal to delta Q minus delta W. Here delta Q is nothing but 84 kilojoules minus 30 kilojoules is nothing but 54 kilojoules is the answer. So answer B is correct. Okay, now moving with the next question, that is see 26th one. A path 1, 2, 3 is given. A system absorbs 100 kilojoules as heat in 1, 2, 3 path. In this figure, from 1 to 2, 2 to 3 path, system absorbs how much heat energy? In this case, the heat energy absorbed equal to 100 kilojoules and does 60 kilojoules of work done. Work done is equal to 60 kilojoules. So from first law of thermodynamics, we know delta Q is equal to delta U plus delta W. Here I would like to find out delta U value from this expression. That is 100 kilojoules is equal to delta U plus delta W is nothing but 60 kilojoules. So we will get delta U is equal to 100 minus 60 is nothing but 40 kilojoules as the change in internal energy when the system goes from state 1 to state 3. Okay, next, read the next part of the question. While along the path 1, 4, 3, along the path 1 to 4 and 4 to 3. See here, initial state is 1 and final state is same 3 again, as initial and final states are same, as initial and final states are same. We know internal energy is a state function. So as a state function, therefore the change in internal energy from 1 to 2 and 2 to 3 path is equal to the change in internal energy from 1 to 4 and 4 to 3 path. Therefore in the path from 1 to 4 and 4 to 3, in this case also the change in internal energy is equal to 40 kilojoules, as initial and final states of the system are same. As we know, internal energy is a state function and it does 20 kilojoules of work done. In this case, the work done is equal to how much? 20 kilojoules. Sorry, work done. It is not heat energy. Work done equal to 20 kilojoules. The heat absorbed during this cycle 143 is, so heat absorbed is equal to from first law of thermodynamics, delta Q is equal to delta U plus delta W again, that is delta U is 40 kilojoules plus delta W is 20 kilojoules. So the final answer for this question is 60 kilojoules is the answer. Okay, next. It is known that curves A, B, C are isobaric, isothermal and adiabatic process. Then when one is correct, which of the following is correct? See here in this C is nothing but constant pressure process. Constant pressure is nothing but isobaric process, and we know slope of adiabatic process, adiabatic is greater than slope of isothermal by how many times? By gamma times. We have discussed already in the lectures. So among B and A, which one has more slope? A has more slope than B. So A is adiabatic and B is isothermal. This is adiabatic and B is isothermal process. Okay. So A is adiabatic, B is isothermal, C is isobaric process. Option A is correct for this question. Next, an ideal gas taken around the cycle A, B, C, A, B, C, A. It is moving like this: A to B, B to C, and C to A. The system is moving like this. So in this case, the work done during the cycle in a closed cycle, important point, the work done is equal to area enclosed in PV diagram. So what is the area enclosed in PV diagram? The area enclosed is nothing but this one. This is the area enclosed. That is, we need to find out the area of the triangle here. So area is nothing but work done. So area equal to half into base into height. So half into base into height. So here half into, here what is the base value here? Base is nothing but this one. So this one is nothing but initial volume is V, final volume is 2V. So base value is nothing but 2V minus V is nothing but simply V. So V into height. Height is nothing but final height is 2P and initial height is P. Here in vertical we have pressure. Final pressure is 2P and initial pressure is P. So 2P minus P is nothing but simply we will get height is equal to P. So the work done in this case is equal to half PV is the work done. So half PV, that is PV by 2 is the correct answer for this question. And next, an ideal gas is taken through a cyclic thermodynamic process through 4 steps. The amount of heat involved in the steps are Q1 is equal to 5960 joules, Q2 equal to minus 5600 joules, and Q3 is equal to minus 3000 joules, and Q4 equal to plus 3600 joules, respectively. The corresponding quantities of internal energy changes are delta U1 equal to 3670 joules, delta U equal to minus 4800 joules, delta U3 equal to minus 1800 joules, and delta U4 equal to how much? So, and he mentioned that it is a cyclic thermodynamic process. Cyclic means the system, if the system starts from this location, it will go to different processes, different states, and will come back to same state again. So as the initial and final states are same, internal energy is constant. If internal energy is constant, total change in heat energy is, internal energy is equal to 0. Internal energy is constant, so change in internal energy is equal to 0. That is, total change in internal energy is equal to 0. So first one is 3670 joules plus minus 4800 joules minus 1800 joules plus delta U4 is equal to 0. So by doing this we will get 4800 and 1800 is nothing but 6600. So delta U4 equal to 6600 joules minus 3670 joules. That is nothing but we will get 2930 joules. So we got delta U4 value. As the processes are cyclic processes, in cyclic processes total change in internal energy is equal to 0. By doing this we got delta U4 value in this case. And now we need to find out net work done. And we know from first law of thermodynamics, we know delta Q is equal to delta U plus delta W. But in this case, delta Q U equal to 0, as the thermodynamic process is cyclic process, delta U equal to 0. So simply delta W is nothing but delta Q. So here delta W is nothing but by summing all the heat energy supplied to the system, we will get the work done in this case. So Q1 plus Q2 plus Q3 plus Q4, addition of all heat energy supplied to the system, that is 5960 joules minus 5600 joules minus 3000 joules and plus 3600 joules. By doing this you will get the answer for delta W value also. Okay, next, what is the molar specific